because I was like, well, I have to differentiate between the thumbnails so people won't click on it thinking this is just the same video again, you know? And this one's like mildly important in the first half here. It is basically just a little announcement at the beginning here to say I'm like very close to 500. I think I'm one away last I checked. But that was also a couple of, it was like 12 hours ago. I haven't looked yet, so I might actually be at 500 as I'm recording this. I'm going to be releasing the little 500 sub special after the holiday, after Christmas. I think it'll probably be before New Year's. I'm planning on staying in because Omicron. But yeah, it'll probably be after Christmas, but before New Year's that week sometime. I just wanted some ideas as to what you all would like to see in terms of triggers. So let me know if you could on this vid. I'm going to put in the title cannot talk today. I'll put it there so you all know to, like click in, comment whatever you'd like. If I don't get a lot of comments, I'll probably just kind of go and pick through, what's been getting, this works, what's been getting the most views, within the last like 6 months or so, and be like, okay, I'll probably do something that strikes my fancy out of all of those. And that's just, obviously if you all are watching, you're enjoying it, right? But yeah, so I'll probably do that if I don't get any recommendations, but I am definitely asking for them. The only thing that's kind of off the table is gum chewing, because not everybody likes it. And the sub special is just kind of supposed to be for everybody. So I don't think I would do any type of trigger that could actually be like bothersome to other people, you know what I mean? It's going to be like doing overly intense like mic sounds. I wouldn't do that either because, again, it can be bothersome to other people. But like finger flutters or hand sounds or anything like that, these things are like negotiable, right? But yeah, just wanted to say that. I am very tired right now, I'm sorry. Speaking of, thank you all so much for being very supportive this past week when I had to take a little break. I did take this past weekend off. I'm still not feeling better, but I am very thankful and very pleased to report that I have the worst symptoms of anyone I know. So, not the best news for me, but for everybody else, if you're planning on getting your booster, it's not going to be as bad as what I'm about to tell you. And, I'm still able to mildly function, as somebody that already is, I'm technically disabled, I have fibro, I can't get out of bed sometimes, I have CFS, I have PCOS, and I don't have the diagnosis yet, and I do definitely want to say that, but, more than likely have CPTSD as well. I have not been able to, I'm not going to talk about that anyway, but yeah, so, as somebody with all of those pre-existing conditions, I still don't feel well, and it's been about a week and a half, and the only thing I've really noticed in terms of being different from the previous times is my nose did run a little bit more often, but that honestly could also be from the cold, so I don't know which it is because the temperature has been dropping a lot where I am, really randomly. So, it'll go from being like, we'll say maybe somewhere in like the mid 40s during the day and drop to like 10 at night, Fahrenheit. So cold, very cold at night. And usually I'm one of those people that I would rather just like turn on a heated blanket and like pile blankets up on top of myself and just go to bed instead of actually turning the heat on. Mostly because we have, baseboard heating, so if you turn it on, you can only have it on in one room during the night as is. I can get way too hot that way. It normally gets too hot while I'm sleeping, so I wake up, so it's better for me to just kind of have like a neutral. Anyway, having it where it doesn't really, the temperature hasn't changed during the night, but I have not been doing the best, but I've not been doing the worst. I was able to work out yesterday. I've been eating cookies. I had a test. I have some recipes. I had a new one and I have an old one for Christmas. muscles. But even with all of that, I was able to function here and there to a pretty good degree. Like, I was able to cook. I've been able to, like, clean up stuff here and there. We've been, like, getting things ready for Christmas. I was able to get the cookies taken care of, even though they are, like, baking does take a lot, to be honest, especially if you're trying to do it, you know. I have celiac, so it's gluten-free, and it's also vegan. And, yeah, and it needs to be good. It can't just be like, well, it's just an option. No. No, mediocrity is not an option when it comes to what I am consuming. If my food's not good, I'm making it again, okay? Listen, I intermittent fast. I only eat 2 times a day. Plus, I usually have like a little baked oatmeal too as a dessert because I still want to be able to have. I just use like stevia in it though, since I don't do all sugar. But I was like, I want to be able to still have things that are like joyful sweets, or I'll have like a savory one too, because those have been really good. But like, you make something really like heavy and savory as well. I'll usually have either, like, I call it a snack on my little app, but literally I'll have like a little something as well. But I only eat, we'll say 2.5 meals a day, and I only eat within 8 hours. If the food is not good, what's the point? I have so many food allergies. I have to deal with so much with that. But like, if it's not good, what is the point? Why would I not just like drink Soylent and be done with it? You know what I mean? I'll make it again. Anyway, so because I don't deal with mediocre cookies, I had to do the test runs. And I got stuffed full of cookies, and it kind of like it threw off all my balance too. But I was still able to make the cookies. So everything's not been terrible. It's not been as bad as when I got the full vaccination the first time or second time. The second time was actually worse. The booster has definitely been much more tolerable. I had a fever the first night and aches, which I usually get each time because it's your immune system going, what is that? What? So, that's normal. And that's pretty much been it. I've just been very achy and very fatigued, but it's slowly been getting better, which is good because before it seemed like it was an entire month. I hadn't really like fully gone back up to normal. Again, I was able to work out yesterday, and I'm completely confident I'll be able to do so Thursday. I hadn't been able to take over the vacuuming for an entire week, and I'm probably going to be able to do it my next week, go back and forth my next assigned day. I did the laundry the other day. These are things that might not seem like they're like a big deal, but considering I have fibro, if my body hurts, that's not happening. It's just not gonna happen. And it's not for lack of wanting to do so, because to be quite honest, I'm a very clean person. I don't like things being dirty or all over. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to do like a little check-in, so that's how it was. I'm better now. Normal uploads past this point. Tomorrow's video, because I'm going to be uploading this one on Friday. Tomorrow's video will be the nice little Christmas special, so do not worry, I do have a little something planned. I am uploading on Christmas, especially because I can set it ahead of time, and then just double check on it later on, you know, like, I can go on the app on my phone, or I can just, when we get back home later on in the evening, double check on it, just make sure nothing weird happened, because last time I did that, I think we had the issue where it, like, what did it do? It disabled comments last time that I didn't check, so I usually check every single time now, like right when it's supposed to go up, and I will check on another account to make sure that everything's showing on the audience side the same way it is on my side. I haven't had any issues because of that, because I learned from the first mistake there, but there could be a mistake. I will check it later on and fix it. You have my word. But yeah, I will be uploading tomorrow. You will have a nice little Christmas special for the channel, because I adore all of you, and I want to show my appreciation, and I think I will also I'll probably do a New Year's special too, but I don't know exactly what I want to do for that yet. So technically we're going to have 3 specials within 7 days: Christmas, 500, and New Year's, which will be great. So that's a nice, we're swinging back pretty hard from me having to take the weekend off from my Pfizer vaccine, my booster, so we're going to be doing good. I am going to end this one though. I'm, again, and I'm still very tired from even doing the last one because, again, I do get like tingles from my own videos when I'm doing them, especially if it's like a trigger. So I was already a little sleepy and winded, and I'm even more so now, so I apologize. I know this is going to be a lot shorter than the other ramble vids. Just wanted to say that hopefully it all came out coherently, but looking forward to this next week and swinging back up after all of this and looking into the new year and doing some things a little bit differently as well. I've been learning a lot behind the scenes, but I haven't really found a way I want to implement them yet, if that makes any sense. But, I've been talking with my spouse and we have some ideas, so you'll be seeing something this coming year. But again, I want to say I appreciate you all. Thank you for hanging in with me